Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am Janet Greaves, an artist and writer, and today I would like to share with you some craft room organizational tips. And today we're going to learn about how to store die-cut images. I know many of us crafters and artists have quite a supply of these little bits and bobs in our homes that are called die-cut images. Now there are the difference between the actual die cuts, the metal pieces that you use with your die cutting machine. What I'm talking about is how to store all of the actual images made from those machines or ones that we have bought. And what I have here primarily, this box is also for my kits, which most of my die cuts, that's where they come from. I get a lot of like scrapbooking kits from, you know, places like peachycheap.com, Michael's. I've gotten a few. Now I have not yet die cut anything. I do not have a die cutting machine or Cut-A-Bug, but that is something down the road I do want to invest in. But this is how I have found the best for my craft space and art area to store these images. I did a lot of research. I was originally looking into those Ephemera pockets, but I think for these images and for my space, I'm going to be doing a craft room tour with you guys coming up here in a few days. I've got a few more things to organize, but I wanted, you know, my space is small. It's actually in my bedroom. I have this other half of my bedroom, as I'll show you guys when I do the tour. But so I have to think of, you know, unique ways and different ideas of how to store my images, my products, and everything. And hopefully my videos that are going to be coming this in a few days and weeks about my craft room organization, I hope that this will help some of you that maybe are in the same situation as me. You have a small craft space, you don't have a lot, or you have to share, say, like the family room with your family members and you have one portion of it, like mine is in my bedroom. So hopefully my videos will help all of you that struggle with small and unique craft spaces. So let's get on with today's organization hack that I have for you is how to store. And what I've done, I have this, as you can see, this plastic bin, and I will show you everything that is in here, but most specifically I'm going to be focusing on the actual die cut image storage. So first of all, let me just walk you through the bin. This first section here, you see me touch all of these. This is where I've stored my die cut images. Over here are some embellishments that came with my kits, and also I have some extra of the cards. I'll show you how I made those. And then back here I have some 6x6 paper pads, and the reason why is to help this the way I have my storage, to help this not fall down. As my collection grows, I won't need these, and I may even take out the embellishments and put, you know, one of these over here, you know, as my collection grows. Right now my collection is small, but it will grow. And this is just some extra die cut images I had that were a little too big to fit this system, so I just set these back here. So let me go ahead and take out my actual way I organize these. Let me show you the specific packages. I'm just gonna set my box over here. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, for my system, as you saw in my box there, what I found is to use these little Ziploc bags. And what I did is I took a cardboard backing from, you know, materials I got in the mail, what have you. It is actual like a chipboard material. And I measured it to fit into the box so it wouldn't be too high or, you know, too low. And the reason why I wanted to use This is because it adds a little bit of firmness. Before, I just had the images in the Ziploc bags, and that was not working. My images were getting damaged, they were getting bent. I wasn't pleased with that. So again, I was looking into the Avery Owl pockets, and I wasn't so sure, do I want to invest in all of that? I wasn't sure if that system would really work or not either. And I do like the Ziploc bags. They're very easy, they're very tight and confined, and everything is right here. And then I thought of doing the cardboard with my images, and that way they can stack up in my box, as you saw, and they have this firmness behind them, and everything is sealed and contained in here, and my images are not getting bent. They can be stood up now, as opposed to lying flat or being smashed in with all of the embellishments. So what I did is I just measured this out to fit my box. So that's what I would suggest for you, is measure it out to fit your box. And then what I did after I did the cardstock, I then cut just regular printer paper, and I like how it's white, and I can really see my images. And then after I put all of that in the baggies, then I made a simple label with the company, Plea, and then the collection that this comes from. This is the Debutante collection, and this is just, you know, my system. It's very simple. I would not expect anybody else, you know, you may try this if you would like. If you're like me and you have a small space and you can't, you know, you just don't have a lot of cupboard space and everything to have a bunch of thicker pockets and what have you, this is a great way to, I think, to store your die cut images. And then as you use these up, then what I will end up doing is simply removing this sticker, and if the bag is still good, I intend to continue using the bag and definitely continue using the cardboards, because they're very sturdy. So that is my little system. Like I said, it's very simple. It's very easy to do. It's what I have found for my situation to be the best way to organize my die cuts. I'll bring back my box, and I'll just show you again how I have all of these stored in the box. And then I have them stored, you know, by, like, for example, we're going into the Valentine's in spring. So I have like my Valentine's and spring images in the front. And then I have, you know, in the back, I have some Halloween images, and then we go into Christmas. And of course, as time goes on and my collection grows, I will have many more different types of images. But for now, this is my system. And I will say, if you have a small, like mine, you have a small collection, is, you know, get something either like you could get a cardboard block like thing to put back here so that your images don't fall and end up getting, then that defeats the purpose. They are going to get damaged. So like I've done, I put the 6x6 pads that go with these collections. And that's one nice thing too. My collections, they're ephemera, the die cuts, and my paper pads are all together. So that is one really nice thing too. Everything is right here, and I don't have to go fumbling into multiple boxes or situations. But I hope this helps some of you out, my little system. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do like this video and you find it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and a share. And if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you join me on this journey. I do artistic videos and writing videos. I have, you know, a variety of things coming this year as well. We're going to be doing some card making on here. We are going to be doing the Camp NaNoWriMos again. So there's a lot to come in these next few months, and I would really love to have you join me on my journey. So thank you guys so much. I hope this system helps you for storing your die cut images, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Thanks guys, bye bye.